Poverty is visible on every corner of this neighborhood of Tripoli. The impact of Lebanon's worst economic crisis in decades is felt the most here. We spoke to people from different communities that fought bitterly over sectarian divisions only just a few years ago. Now they stand side by side in protest against the government. This man tells us the ceilings of houses are crumbling and buildings are unsafe. Every family here is suffering one way or another. His elderly neighbour shouts from his balcony that he has nothing to his name. In another part of Tripoli, Wagi has just a few cents left. His last meal was a loaf of bread shared with his family of 3. He says they have nothing to eat. This woman tells me she lost 4 children in the civil war. She too can barely make ends meet. She's not the only one.
We've only been here for a few hours and we're already hearing all sorts of stories of poverty, and we've actually been stopped a number of times by people that are wanting to show us the harsh conditions that they're living in, as you can see just behind me there. Now there's no jobs, no medication, and not even food for some. And they're asking the same questions over and over again. Where are the politicians and why is the government not helping them?
The new government says fixing the economy is a priority. The World Bank has warned that poverty will rise by a further 50% if the financial crisis continues. Many families are relying entirely on charity.
We're serving society as much as we can, but the absence of the government is having a huge effect. We're seeing it, and this economic crisis is bigger than any of us.
Angry, frustrated and desperate, this father and son tell us they too are struggling.
I'm at home without a job. What can I do? I'm forced to protest. Why should I trust this new government when even the international community is cautious?
Unemployment in Tripoli has reached nearly 60%. Many children aren't attending schools, and with an influx of hundreds of thousands of Syrian and Palestinian refugees, the newly elected mayor of Tripoli says his city is at breaking point.
We're trying our best to help people as much as we can, but we're limited by the government. As a municipality, I have to get any decision approved first by the Interior Ministry before we can implement anything.
With not much left to lose, people here are keeping the anti-government movement alive. They say they feel neglected and they're demanding change. Sara, Khairat, Jazeera, Tripoli.